If you feel that you stay invisible as a coach, this video is for you, because I'm going to explain why this happens and how you can actually turn the attention into real paying clients. My name is Sofia Kakava. I'm a coaching psychologist and global brand strategist. And in today's video, I'm going to explain how you can make clients pay attention and the real reason coaches stay invisible. So coaches stay invisible not because they're not good at coaching, not because they do not love what they do, but because nobody understands what you do. I'll say that one more time. You stay invisible because nobody understands what you do. Have you heard that before? Yeah, but what is exactly coaching? What do you do exactly? Who do you help? Well, you do not need to go crazy on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok and dance endlessly in order to get clients. You need to become very, very clear in your messaging. And I'm going to explain the exact steps I did to build a global coaching brand, and I help my clients do exactly the same. Let me give you an example. I'm in Zanzibar, one of my favorite islands in the world, where I run retreats, I coach, and I enjoy my life. And I was hanging out on the beach with my friend Alex, and he told me, I'll be honest with you, Sophia, I don't understand what is coaching and why somebody needs it, and I don't understand what it is, and I don't understand what you do, and I don't understand why someone would pay. Does this sound familiar? Have you ever heard that before? Like, I don't understand what you do, I don't understand what is happening, I don't know what's coaching. This means one specific thing. You need to become very, very clear in your messaging. You need to become very, very clear on who do you help and what do you help them with. Do you help men build more muscle mass and create abs, be more masculine? You need to become very, very specific in the transformation that you offer. Clarity beats cleverness. This means you do not need to use very fancy words. You need to use words that the other person in front of you understands. You need to use language that the person in front of you resonates with. This means that your messaging should be so simple that even a 10-year-old kid could understand. So do this exercise. Explain to a child what you actually do and see if they understand it. Sometimes it's very, very important to explain that out loud, because a lot of coaches I work with, they get stuck in their mind, and when they try to present their work and introduce themselves, they get a little bit confused. They do not know what words to use. So you need to make it very, very simple. For example, in this YouTube series, I am helping you get unstuck from $5,000 months as a coach and transition to consistent $20,000 months. That's a very, very clear transformation. And this leads me to the next point of attention for you, which is make the transformation tangible. Do you help someone lose 5 kilograms, pounds of fats and transform it into muscle mass? Make that very, very clear. What does happiness mean for your ideal client in their life? What does self-confidence mean for your ideal client in their life? A lot of coaches, they get stuck into a fairy tale they're built about coaching, and they expect, because you as a coach, you love coaching, you know what coaching means for transformation in your life, you assume that another person will feel the same. Like my friend Alex, he never had a coach, he was resistant to the idea of having a coach, and he could not understand what happens. So it was very, very important for me to have clarity on my message and explain what I did. And after I explained, he was like, yeah, I still probably wouldn't do it because it's not for me. That's totally fair. But he could understand what I did. And then he said, yeah, I understand why someone would work with you. Not your coaching is not for everyone. And that's very, very important to understand. And it also means once you have a clear message, the person can understand straight away if they need you or not. This saves you time. This saves you a lot of energy. So you want to attract attention with your content, but you want to attract the attention from the right person, not for everyone. Because if you stick to everyone, you speak to no one. let me tell you a trick how you can actually speak to one person and not to everyone. I want you to imagine that your ideal client sits in front of you in a coffee shop and you're drinking a coffee together. What conversation would you have with that person? What questions would you ask them? And what would be the answer they would come up with? Your ideal client, think of that. What problem does she, he, they face? What do they struggle with? And once they would tell you the problem, what would you respond? Oh, hey, I have the exact solution for you. I can show you how. I can help you with that. So make it very, very specific, as if you're drinking a coffee with someone that you know in front of you. That way, the whole process of qualifying someone for working with you becomes very easy and straightforward. And it also helps you not to have stress in this kind of conversations, because many coaches, when they're about to present their offer and what they do, they get a little bit confused. If you feel that this has value for you, hit the subscribe button, because in this series, I'm going to talk about a lot of the pain points coaches face, such as sales, getting leads, getting the people that work with you pay higher ticket, getting the people who work with you to renew, and other things that they will help you break the barriers of $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 per month in your coaching business, so you can actually make it a real business. Before we go, I'll give you an exercise to do, because you know me, I love coaching and I love coaching exercises. So sit down and write down your clear message as if you're speaking to a 10-year-old, with no jargon, no fancy words, the exact transformation and the help you are providing. I help XYZ type of ideal client person with ABCDEFG with your own method. If you're serious about building a global coaching brand, stay tuned and I will see you in the next video.